Great example of having a culture where he's just trying to get better. He struggled to get on the court at the same time. He just never stops. Every day is yes, coach, no, coach. Nice to see you, coach. He comes from great stock, and as a result, it couldn't have happened to a more fitting person who was really bought into the team, despite he hasn't had a lot of personal success.
What's your view on that last play?
We could have used the timeout, and I don't like to do that when I see it flow. And I was just watching the court and see the spreading of the court. And we could have drawn something out that wouldn't have looked that pretty. I could see a nice spread for us. Derek had the ball. You don't know what's going to happen. You call a timeout, and somebody might blow up the play, and you got something else. I said, let's just roll with it. And Derek is such a good shooter, and he's gone 2 days without making any shots here. And I just had, he's got to be due. He's got to be due to make a shot. And sure enough, he drew and kicked and gave it to Cam. And I probably wouldn't have had Cam in that corner, you know what I mean? But he made the shot, and we'll take it.
He wasn't even sure it wasn't. He said he wasn't even sure it was Cam.
Yeah, he saw a guy over there. And it was beautiful. Like, Cam has made buzzer shots. Unfortunately, they were either when we were way ahead or way behind in games. But his stroke is true, and we're trying to just make it more consistent.
Derek probably should have pulled that, shouldn't he?
Yeah, I really thought he was going to shoot it, but he didn't feel it the first 2 days. I can tell when you watch guys shoot thousands and thousands of times, I can tell when the rotation's good, the release is good, and anytime he shoots the ball, I'm thinking it's going to go in. I didn't feel it the last 2 games, so he must have not felt it. So I'm glad he made that selection.
Unforced turnovers, how hard is it to get it back when you guys do that down the stretch and to regain your momentum?
Yeah, it was going to be difficult with that throwaway. We actually had a nice back door that was coming up when Zach threw it away. Unfortunately, he didn't read it like I think it was Mo or Mark was in there at the time. So those were tough ones for us to get back up because we were up by 4 or something. But you knew it was going to get like that. You just knew that Indiana was going to make it a game. It made a game. What was the largest lead? Was it 4 points?
5.
5 points. It was a great basketball game between two teams that are battling for everything right now.
Do you think